This is sort of like their next generation of that gimbal. It's really been improved. They added a lot of cool extra things.
Now first, I'm sure you guys want to see some actual results you can get with this gimbal. So here's some tests that I did with the prototype that I got back in October of last year. You know, nothing rehearsed, just me literally walking around the house. As you can see, my dog was getting bored. and here's just me sort of just, you know, running around with you know, following my dog around. And I was here just holding it with the top handle, you know, trying to frame as best as I could, since I couldn't see didn't have a monitor mounted. And here I'm running full speed, you know, like literally just, you know, shaking my arms. And as you can see, even up here, you know, there's some shaking obviously, but the gimbal performs very well. You know, the problem is maybe sometimes just getting really good framing, because when you're running that fast, it's just, you know, it's hard to concentrate on framing your shots. And here's another shot that I just quickly got, just to sort of test out, you know, how well you can basically, you know, frame your shots and sort of, you know, just change sort of the shot composition while moving around with the gimbal. And this is all, again, just using the factory settings that the gimbal comes with. So I did not change anything, did not have to connect to the computer or anything like that. And as you can see, you can get some pretty nice framing. You'll notice that the focus goes in and out. That's because I'm using the GH4, the autofocus, and here there's a lot of different, you know, details and all that stuff in the shot. So sometimes the camera just didn't know what to focus on. But the gimbal itself, as you can see, performs very well. You can, you know, hold nice framing, and then, you know, like I said, you can reframe your shots on the go. And here I'm just going to show you guys, so you can use it in the over-under mode, which is basically so you can keep the camera at your eye level. Then you can also flip it, you know, back down, and then also, you know, you hold it by the top handle if you want to, you get sort of low shots, or some people like to use this mode, which is called the briefcase mode. To kind of hold it like a briefcase, and again, it works. I just found that it doesn't always work in that mode, you know, as smoothly. Here I'm just going to show you a few more shots that I got while traveling through the United States. And as you can see, you know, again, no rehearsed shots, me just sort of walking around all over the place, trying to get decent framing. And if you guys want to see all of these tests basically in the raw full takes, then again, just go to my website, tomantesfilms.com, or follow the first link in the description of this video, and I'll show you basically the unedited version of all these shots that I did up here.
So this gimbal, you know, I'm not going to get into all the details because you guys can check out my previous reviews of their other gimbals, but it's, you know, it works great. It comes sort of pre-configured, ready out of the box. Now, the sort of the major improvements I would say is that it comes with this basically low profile quick release plate, which allows you to basically to position the camera, you know, like back and forth a lot quicker. So if you're, for example, swapping out lenses, it's going to be just that much easier, versus before you had to, you know, just use these screws on the bottom, and it took a little bit longer. Now you can really easily sort of loosen this lever here, and then, you know, once you got that, you can move the gimbal, you know, the camera back and forth on the gimbal. And once you're happy, you just lock it, and it also has all the markings here, so you can remember exactly, you know, what, let's say, what position is for which lens. So that's a really cool thing, and it just, like I said, just makes balancing it or rebalancing the gimbal once you swap out the lens on your camera a lot quicker. Also, they made the whole bottom here a lot easier. It just uses these two screws. You loosen them a little bit, and you can also move the whole setup here left and right, so you can really sort of fine-tune it, and you can really balance the roll of the camera using that. So you no longer have to really fiddle so much with the Allen keys here in the back, versus like the 7500 or the previous version of the gimbal. You would really, to get the roll axis balance, you would really have to sort of get the perfect positioning here when it comes to these 4 screws in the back, which could be a pain in the ass. Whereas now, like I said, it's just, you more or less put it in the center, but you don't have to have it perfectly balanced, and then you fine tune it with this thing. So you can sort of get the perfect positioning of the camera. So that makes it a lot easier. And you know, overall, like, I find the gimbal, you know, especially if you're using this for smaller cameras, because this will not support like a bigger, heavy camera like the Blackmagic production or cinema cameras, or anything bigger than that. You know, definitely not a Red Epic. For that, you need to go with another gimbal. But for lighter sort of DSLRs, like a 5D you know, and anything even lighter than that, like, you know, A7S, Panasonic GH4, those kind of cameras, this gimbal will work great. It comes all pre-configured, it has a joystick here in the back, so you can sort of use that and, you know, position the camera. And, or you can also switch from follow mode to static mode, or to follow only pan mode, all that stuff. It comes actually with 3 pre-configured basically settings for it, and also comes with a 4th one now, which allows you to on location calibrate it by just pressing the joystick button here in the back 4 times. That will recalibrate the IMUs inside. So that's a really cool thing. What else has been improved? I mean, overall, I think that just this gimbal, it really sort of, it's like a complete package for the first time that came has given us. The major thing is that it comes now with not just a gimbal, but it comes with a full stand, and you definitely need some kind of a stand when you're first time balancing the camera. So it comes with a really nice stand. You can fold the stand and put it in the case. It actually comes with a nice case, sort of a suitcase case. It's not too big, but it's padded. It protects the gimbal for you, and you can easily fit the gimbal in there along with the stand and all the other accessories that comes with. It even has a monitor mount up here if you want to just, you know, monitor it, like mount it directly into this. My thing is that I never actually end up using this monitor mount, because to change the rotation of it, like if you want to, let's say, rotate the monitor up or down, you actually would have to then loosen one of the Allen keys. So it's just a little bit problematic for me, and I find that I almost never want to have the monitor just sort of dead on in the middle. So what I actually end up using is these sort of they're meant basically for bicycles, I think. These holders for like phones, and that's because I'm also using the gimbal with the Panasonic GH4, which allows you to monitor and sort of see what you're recording using their wireless app for your phone or your tablet. So if you're going to use, let's say, a phone or a tablet to monitor what you're recording, then I would say you can get this little accessory. It has a simple clamp. Again, it's like a bicycle clamp that fits perfectly here on this arm, and you can just tighten it, and it's very easy to adjust the position and all the axes here. So you can very quickly on the go sort of rotate the phone and the angle you're looking at. Or this one, which is meant for, like, you know, tablets, like I'm using it with my, you know, Nexus 7, but you can use it with you know, the iPhone tablets, the iPads. So you know, it extends. It also has extra, like, sort of longer teeth, so you can really go, you know, you can use it. I believe you can use it all the way up to a 10-inch tablet. So really cool. And you just use this rubber strap here. It holds securely, and you can easily, once you have the tablet up here, you can easily just adjust the position of it. So really cool little accessory. I would recommend. And this one retails for $16 on Amazon, free shipping if you have Amazon Prime. This one, I believe, is around the same. Again, Amazon Prime, free shipping, so, you know, you'll get it for free in 2 days. So really cool. I recommend you guys get those. So if you're interested in sort of, you know, the direct links, so, you know, so you can buy these, just check out the description of this video. All the links are provided, or just go to my website at tomantosfilms.com. Now a little bit more about I guess the gimbal itself. I've been a fan of using the Came gimbals before. Now, you know, whether it's the Came or the DJI Ronin or the Movi, none of them are perfect. I still always, like I said, as a backup, I have I use my, you know, Steadicams, because it is a fairly new technology, and it's, you know, it's electronics basically. So if the battery dies on you or something else goes wrong with it, it's good to have a Steadicam with you. And the Came TV produces my favorite Steadicams right now when it comes to big cameras or small cameras, like these handheld stabilizers. So again, check out the links in the description of this video. But anyways, this gimbal itself is great, and I think the reason why, when it comes to small cameras, it's my favorite is because it is pretty small, compact, light. It comes with everything that you need, like I said, the case, stand, all that stuff. You know, it's easy to adjust the position here, forward and back. Maybe in their next, you know, sort of release future update, if they could also make the adjustment of the up and down position of the camera and on the roll axis, like just as easy, so you don't need tools, that would be even better. So, you know, that's something for them maybe to improve on. But other than that, like I said, it's you know, you have this electronics here. You have the off and on switch now easily, so you can just plug in the battery. The batteries are very cheap compared to all the other gimbals out there. It's probably the cheapest batteries you can get, because you can get a lot of second-hand batteries on eBay, Amazon, that kind of stuff. Just basically, it's just any 3S or 3-cell LiPo battery. Basically, that's what it is. So if you get a 3-cell LiPo battery, pretty much any of them will work. Just got to make sure that it has the same plug. And like I said, it's actually fairly easy to balance it. It does not take as long as the other sort of gimbals. But what I love about it most probably is that you really do not need to connect it to a computer anymore. Like the first version, you needed to connect it to a computer, you needed to play around with the software, which, you know, for me, the first time maybe was sort of a, you know, a pain to try to basically having to learn that software. But, you know, thank God there's a lot of support out there, because it uses an open source circuit board from Alex Moss, and the same thing with the software. So it's an open source software that a lot of people out there are using for a lot of even other purposes. And so there's a lot of forums and things like that where you can meet other people, ask questions, get answers. So that's a really cool thing about this. But like I said, what I'm happy with, you know, with this gimbal is that you know, regardless, if you don't want to change any of the settings, you don't have to, and you do not ever need to connect it to a phone or a computer to get it working. So like I said, just balance the camera. Once you have that, you just turn it on, and that's it. And just using the joystick here in the back, you can switch from the different modes. Now, you know, if you guys are, let's say that this is the first time you're ever using a gimbal and you're not familiar with even how to balance it, or, you know, how you use the different functions and the different modes of the gimbals, then the great thing is that it comes with really good instructions for the first time. And actually, this gimbal comes with printed out instructions. Also, it comes with a DVD or DVD-ROM that you know, put in your computer, and you can comes with all the videos that show you basically how to use it, how to balance it, links, you know, on the internet for other extra information. And again, it has the instructions in PDF format. So it really has all the detailed instructions, and it even comes with a warning telling you not to connect it to a computer and not to change the software, because in case you do change some of the settings or screw it up, then you know, CAME is not responsible. And I think it's rightfully so, because they've really adjusted the settings where, like I said, whether you're using it with a Canon 5D, you know, or like lighter cameras like the Panasonic GH4 or Sony A7S, the gimbal works perfectly with that. So you really shouldn't be playing around with the settings anyways. And also that makes it easier, like I said, for those of you who don't want to play around with the settings. But if you do, like I said, if you want to, I don't know, modify something about it, it is fairly easy, because there's a lot of information already out there online with a lot of people who've been playing around with these gimbals and with the Alex Moss, you know, circuit board. Another sort of improvement they've done over the CAME 7500 model, which was the previous model, is that the handles now, you just basically grab it here and you rotate the handles. That will actually loosen basically the screws here, and then that allows you to rotate the gimbal, the handles. So you can basically, you know, adjust the position of it easier. This thing also, it's a lot easier now to remove the top handle if you wanted to. You just take one of the Allen keys and you just move this, and it comes off. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but like I said, in case you wanted to, you can do it. So it comes with those little improvements. Overall, also now, like I said, it just comes with more things like instructions, DVD. It comes with you know, all the tools, extra screws, bolts, all that stuff. Also comes with, like I said, with the base plate, extra, you know, screws for attaching the camera, that kind of stuff. So it comes with a lot of, you know, extra little accessories that, in case you might want to, you know, like I said, customize it further, you can do so. Or if one of the parts goes missing or something goes wrong with it, then again, you can easily replace it. So really cool gimbal. You know, I think from the 3-axis gimbals right now, it's probably my favorite when it comes to these smaller cameras. So, you know, definitely if you guys are looking for a sort of light, compact 3-axis digital stabilizer for DSLRs or DSLM cameras, this is the one that I would recommend. So this is the CAME 7800 model. Now the CAME TV is actually working on their next model, which is, or they might have already finished working on it, is the CAME 8000 model. That one is, though, many people have been asking me, like, is it better? But that one is just, it's kind of, you can't compare it because it's just meant for bigger cameras. So now I have not tested it yet, so